The last few months, we've all gone through many shifts. These have been subtle changes, subtle shifts, but have caused radical changes in our life. And as I think about them, I have spoken to people. I try to put together this small piece of book which talks about all the shifts we are all going through. The shift of acceleration of digitization, the shift of importance of corporate purpose, the shift now of the public-private partnership and reliance on government, the shift around how we have to embrace these changes and really reinvent ourselves. And this whole piece of book talks about one, observations of these shifts, right? The shift towards the importance of national health, the shift from us from a culture of entitlement to culture of humility. How both at a business level, how both at an employee level and also at personal level, how do we embrace these shifts? How do we work these shifts? And how do we then translate these shifts into something very positive as we look upon these futures? These changes are here to stay. They're not going to go away in any near term until there is a clear medical solution to the current virus. But what we do know is our opportunity to address these shifts and embrace these shifts and come out stronger. So this book talks about both from a business point of view, as leadership, as leaders, what do we do to become a new version of leadership? For example, what this current circumstances have done, it's leveled leadership. A leader who's 40 years old and a leader who's 20-year-old is now the same because they're getting the same data in a very fast time, and they have to absorb the same data. So experience matters, and on one hand experience does not matter. Same thing for employee point of view. If you work in a company, what is your future, right? What kind of jobs will you be ready for given the pace of digitization? And lastly, on a personal level, how do you take both the business and at your employee level these changes and become a better version of yourself? So this book covers generally first all the shifts which are happening, talks about their potential impact on business and employees, and then also talks about some tools and some directional things you can do to embrace these shifts and come out stronger.